Look at my teammate. It's kinda like kindergarten or elementary school all over again. And look at that, everyone is throwing their grenade, their flash and their concussion grenade. But as you can see, thanks to theater mode, nobody on the other team is even close to this spot. So I'm kind of surprised at that, because when I'm playing bootleg and I'm spawning on this side of the map, there's always at least two people that comes around this way. But it doesn't matter, I'm gonna get them eventually. Look at that, first kill. Here we go. With my brand new fall camo on my MP7. And I can't wait to unlock the gold gun on this bad boy. I know I've been out of loop for a good while. It's actually been more than a month since I posted my last video. And for those of you who haven't seen it yet, it was a photo montage of my trip of my tournament in Las Vegas. And just so you know, sorry, the trip was fantastic. Just the feeling of going in the giant conference room filled with more than 100 of full table, thousands of players, that's simply amazing. It was fun just to be a part of it, and not to mention the fact that in this tournament we finished 33rd out of 430, that's quite the accomplishment. So with the money that we won, it was able to buy off our shirts, because for the occasion we made some brand new shirts with a brand new logo on. It's looking pretty cool, pretty neat, and the money we won was able to pay for those shirts, so that's pretty cool. And the city of Vegas itself is simply great. From the fountains of the Bellagio straight to the giant top screen of Fremont Street and anything in between. Caesar's Palace, the Flamingo, and the MGM Grand, of course. I mean, everything. The wow factor was simply at its best. And just as expected, it was hot as hell. All the people that have been there already who talked to me about it, they weren't lying when they say that it's the very same feeling as having an air blower on top of your hair. At first I thought it was an exaggeration, but it really wasn't the case. It's really hot simply during daytime, and when you want to visit the strip, I highly suggest to you that you do it in the nighttime, because in the daylight it's absolutely crazy. So yeah, and thank the good Lord for the invention of air conditioning. If you'd like to ask me the best part about this trip, it was simply the trip itself. Simply due to the fact that not only I was traveling with some friends and doing something we really like to do. And now that the trip has ended, that the hype has finally come down, the only thing I can wish now is to be able to go back there next year. Of course, if I manage to pull that up, it's gonna be with some brand new people, because our team had to split up because we were kind of highly to skill level, but I won't go into detail about it. So that's basically a wrap for my tournament, and you won't be hearing me talking about that thing ever again. Not until next year, of course. Maybe. So that was part 1 of my vacation, and part 2 is I was actually looking for a car. I actually had it planned for a really long time, and it's not because I won some money or lottery or something like that. I really had it planned for a good while, because my car was pretty old, and I finally find the perfect pearl. Of course, it's not it's a used car, it's not a brand new car, because I simply don't have the money for it. It's a Toyota Corolla 2008, and it's going very smoothly, very nicely. I'm pretty proud of it, and now I really don't need to be afraid when I'm hitting bumps on the road. It's working out pretty well. So there you go, that's a victory. That's pretty much of a wrap for this video. In my upcoming videos, I'm gonna talk about my global appreciation of Modern Warfare 3. Maybe I'm gonna throw in some fail volumes and what I like to see in the future Black Ops 2. So there is it, guys. See you guys later.